you know what? A lot of us, like a majority of us, have an open or an undefined ego center in human design. Which one's the ego center? It's also referred to as the heart center sometimes. It's the tiny little triangle on the right side. It's just above the solar plexus center. Okay, so if you have an open or undefined ego, you will find yourself falling into the trap of comparison. Okay, so you're going to look outside of yourself and you're going to go, they have that and I don't. Why not? And then your next step is typically to try to muster all of your willpower and motivation to prove to yourself and them that you can have it too. But this is not self, and this is unsustainable because that little tiny center is a motor center. We have 4 motors in human design, and it's one of those motors, which means someone who has that center colored in actually has the motorized energy in their aura to not only support willpower and motivation, but they also have that anchor point. They know when enough is enough. But for someone like you and me that has that open or undefined ego center, we have no idea when or where or why or how to stop because we have no anchor, and we find ourselves in a bottomless pit, a black hole of comparison. So coming into alignment with that open or undefined ego center means coming into alignment with the idea that there's nothing to prove, that you're great as is. And if you're anything like me, you're going to be like, you're hilarious, Tangie. I am not perfect as is. So what you can do instead is look for these 4 major themes, the 4 gates of the ego center. And when this comes up, that's when you go, oh, interesting. Let me bring that into awareness and remind myself that this is not the space from which I take action. You take action from your strategy and authority. So you go back to your type and your definition for where and how and when to move your energy. So the 4 major themes include Gate 21, the gate of the hunter or the huntress, which is the need to be in control, especially be in control of resources. Gate 51, which is the gate of shock, and this is the need to be competitive. Gate 26, the gate of the egoist, the need to be the best. And then Gate 40, the gate of aloneness, the need to deliver something of value. Let that simmer for a bit, save this video, and come back to it. Let me know what you think.